Hey YouTube, I wanted to tell you about our experience with having the virus and just tell you our timeline. Everything's rampant right now. I advise everybody to stay at home if you can, for nothing else but to slow, the strain it's putting on the medical field, because it is really scary when you try to go get a test or if you need a hospital bed and there's none available. So please just keep your distance right now. Our timeline is Tuesday, December 22nd. That night, my husband was coughing all night. So that Wednesday when we woke up, I was kind of in a panic. And I don't know if I remember correctly or not, but we had been exposed to somebody who had the virus. But I don't know if we knew at this point or not that they had it. But anyway, I woke up that Wednesday and there was no test available that we could find that day. Of course, it was right before Christmas. So I don't know if that was it, if everybody was trying to get tested before they went to be with family, or if, the resources were just tapped out or something. I don't know. But that day we could not find tests anywhere. So we thought, let's just, stay apart a little bit. Let's don't be as close to each other. Let's be careful. Because at this point we didn't know if his cough was just like bronchitis, which he gets off and on throughout these months in this season, or if it was something else. So that Thursday, December 24th, that was right before Christmas, he woke up and he had no taste. So we did something kind of funny, but it's kind of bad, because you can hurt yourself when you don't have your senses and you don't know what you're doing. So that Thursday, we had him taste an onion, because he woke up and said he couldn't taste and smell. And he bit into the onion and he was fine, and he took another bite and then he realized, oh no, my eyes are burning. So while he couldn't smell it or taste it, his eyes still were responding by watering. So he had to wash his eyes out and his face. But he still couldn't taste it or smell it. So that was December 24th. It is January the 2nd and he still has no taste and no smell. I don't know when that's going to come back, but we're trying what we can. That Saturday, so 2 days later after losing his smell, he went to the clinic. He got a nasal swab and it came out positive. So at this point I thought, either I already have it, or, it's not, or I'm going to get it, at some point. So that Saturday, I still took, didn't know how I'd respond with having it. And our symptoms have been totally different. He's had loss of taste and smell. I haven't. He didn't have a fever. I did. He had a cough. I haven't had a cough. But anyway, that Monday I decided I'm going to go get tested. I thought, it's been since Tuesday since he's been, in close contact with me. So maybe by now it'll show up if I have it. I kind of hoped I did have it, because I didn't have any symptoms. So I thought I may get out of this easy, so if I already have it, I'll be okay. I didn't know if I wanted to test negative or positive, really. Well, after I got my test, I had my nasal swab, and it did sting up one side of my nose, and my eyes watered. So I'm not looking forward to getting another one. But anyway, I got my test, and it was negative. I did not have it. That was really a false hope, because I was so excited. I thought, oh goodness, I can just stay away from him now. It might not be that contagious. I won't get it. I don't know if I was exposed there, or if I caught it from him and it just showed up, or what. But the next day, that Tuesday, I had chills in my legs. My bones were cold and they were sore. And I felt this feeling before, and I don't remember when, but I'll just get like really, really cold legs sometimes. So I thought, I'm going to put on some socks and warm my legs up. My legs are freezing, and I had felt perfect. I had felt good all day. And the day before, I was so excited, to be out and to have my negative test. And, because I had to drive 45 minutes to go get, my test. So I was just out and about, And so that night, that Tuesday night, I had fever, chills, sore legs, and I jumped ahead of myself. But anyway, I went to bed after I put some socks on, and I checked my fever because I started feeling really bad, and I had a fever of 100.5, 100.05 or something. Well, anyway, I never run a fever hardly. And I've only ran probably like 2 fevers in the last 10 to 15 years, it seems like. maybe 3. And so when I had a fever and I felt so bad and I was so cold, I knew I probably caught the virus. And so I wasn't going to go get tested again until my husband has to go back and get a negative reading. When he gets a negative, I'll go test to make sure I'm negative too. But anyway, so I had a high heart rate. It was 137 at times, and it stayed pretty much around that heart rate the whole day or two while I had a fever. I don't know if it came from the fever or if the virus was attacking my heart, and you know, if it just responded that way or what. I'm not sure. It could have been anxiety, but I tried to stay calm. It could have been the fever, or it could have been the virus. So I've still been watching my heart rate. We bought an oximeter. It checks your pulse and your oxygen levels. Your oxygen levels need to be 95 or above, and so we kept a check on all that. I felt really, really crummy for 2 days, that Tuesday and that Wednesday. Thursday, I don't think I had a fever pretty much all day, and I felt better. And then Friday and today, I've had congestion, and I don't know if I've lost my taste today. I haven't ate anything, but I'm so congested, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my taste or something. And you might say, how do you know you have it? Well, the same time I started showing symptoms, my sister started showing the exact same symptoms. She's had a test, and hers is positive. So there's no use in me going to get tested again and put myself through that, I don't think. But some of the things we did, like I said, is we bought an oximeter to check our pulse and our oxygen levels. We kept a check on that. And I tried to keep myself as calm as possible to see if my heart rate was getting better or worse. I tried not to overexert myself. I didn't do too much, even though they want you moving around. If you move around a lot or even get up to take a shower, your heart rate's going to, you know, go up. So I tried to do that. My husband took Mucinex. He did nasal sprays. There's a Zicam, I think it's called. It shortens colds. That cleared his nasal congestion up really good one day. He did the humidifier with lemon oil and peppermint oil inside of it. So he breathed that in. We drank Body Armors instead of Gatorades. We didn't have Gatorade, but we drank Body Armor. It's supposed to be better for you, and it has, you know, coconut water, which is very hydrating. We had orange juice at first before we ran out. We had lemon and orange water. I would cut up lemons and oranges and squeeze some of the juice in the water, and that's what we would drink. We didn't put our Body Armors in the fridge because people claim, you know, not to drink cold drinks. And I was taking my vitamins the same time he got sick. I've been taking the vitamins the whole time while he's been taking his. We've taken vitamin D, zinc, and C. And we've taken a few other random things. Like ginger and turmeric for, you know, inflammation, things like that. And I'm trying to think of anything else I could tell you to help you if you get sick. The best thing you can do is just pray, and don't be too scared. Just be prepared and aware. I don't know how people are doing it without having an oximeter to check their oxygen and their pulse. To me, you know, if you check your lungs and your heart, you know, that's something very good to keep up with while you have this virus. I get tired a lot right now, if I do too much, or if I even do a little bit. Like, I'm getting tired right now because I already tried to film this video a couple times, and I had a lot of energy, and now I'm just kind of crashing. But anyway, if you get sick, just please take a lot of vitamins, drink a lot, because you need to be, you need to drink a lot, for especially if you have a fever, or if you are taking a lot of vitamins to flush out the vitamins you don't need and stuff. You need to be consuming a lot of liquids. One day I had, well, during the fever, I had a little bit of a headache, and I was nauseous. I didn't want to eat. It wasn't like bad, and that could have came from anxiety. I do get nauseous when I get anxiety too. So I don't know if that was just, you know, a symptom of anxiety or the virus. But I was nauseous. I did have a headache when I had a fever. It wasn't terrible, but I did end up taking Tylenol. I tried to let my fever go since it wasn't high and let it do its job, but I did end up taking a Tylenol because I had a headache. So, you know, that of course will bring your fever down too. I don't want to forget any symptoms, so if I remember anything, I will put it in the description. I always check my description, please. And I hope everybody's doing well. Please keep doing what you can to stay safe and keep your family members safe. I have known people that have lost people to this virus, and it's not worth it. So just stay healthy, and I hope you have a great, happy new year. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.